gonna start rapping, man. And everybody gonna be saying, man, I'm being Roy Jones Jr. I'm coming out like Roy. Y'all must have forgot. Yeah.
Terence Crawford has ignited a fiery debate in the boxing world by throwing a bold challenge at Canelo Alvarez, one of the sport's most dominant figures. With fight rumors heating up, Crawford's confidence and determination are pushing him into the spotlight, sparking controversy and speculation. His recent statements and actions make it clear that he is not merely seeking attention, but staking his claim to the throne in a sport that has seen Canelo reign supreme for years.
Crawford could beat him because Crawford is a big 147 fighter and is strong as well, which a lot of people don't give him the credit for. I think that fight, if it does happen, as long as Crawford stays away and just boxes and be smart, he can win that.
In a candid interview, Crawford shared his vision for the future, stating, "The future is bright. The sport is going in the right direction, so we shall see where Terence Crawford leads." These words are more than just optimism. They are a direct declaration of his intent to dominate boxing. By framing himself as a true legend in the making, Crawford is positioning himself as the heir apparent to boxing's throne. The message is clear. He sees a future where he is the undisputed king of the sport, and he is ready to challenge anyone who stands in his way.
If I'm easy work, I heard him say I'm easy work. If I was easy work, you would take all that money that he's offering you. But yet and still, he want $200 million for Benavidez, and he want $150 million to fight me. So that just lets me know right there that I'm a threat to him. I'm a threat to him. I'm a threat to his
including the formidable Canelo Alvarez. For years, Canelo Alvarez has been the face of boxing, a position earned through a combination of skill, charisma, and a track record of defeating some of the best fighters in the world. However, Crawford's bold statements suggest a shift in the power dynamics of the sport. He is not only targeting Canelo's legacy, but also questioning his willingness to face new challenges. Crawford's comments have set the stage for what could be one of the most significant fights in modern boxing history. Adding to the intrigue, Amir Khan, a former opponent of Terence Crawford, has weighed in on the discussion. Khan, who experienced Crawford's power and precision firsthand, did not hold back in his praise.
He say, when they ask him for the Germonta fight, they don't want to get credit for that fight. It's the same for me. I don't need to take that fight because everybody's gonna say it's too small, it's too small, it's too small, and then, he need to enjoy his fight. Okay, he deserves it. He deserves it. I like Spence, but I like Spence and all the respect for him and everything. But I knew. I think is the type of fight Terence Crawford is different. 168, but like I say, nobody's gonna give me credit for.
The undefeated champion has what it takes to dethrone Canelo Alvarez, Khan stated, emphasizing Crawford's unique skill set. Khan's remarks are not just an endorsement, they also serve as a critique of Canelo's perceived vulnerabilities. By highlighting Crawford's ability to exploit weaknesses that others have failed to capitalize on, Khan has added fuel to the fire, further intensifying the debate surrounding a potential Crawford-Canelo showdown. Khan's comments have resonated with fans and analysts alike.
I can't rap, that's what I'm saying, so I gotta stick to what I know. I beat people up. Oh, God. I beat people up. You know what I mean?
Many of whom see Crawford as a legitimate threat to Canelo's dominance. The narrative is clear. Crawford might be the fighter to end Canelo's reign, and the boxing world is bracing for a potential shift in power. This isn't just a rivalry, it's a battle for legacy, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Terence Crawford has not shied away from escalating the tension. He has made it clear that his presence alone poses a serious threat to Canelo Alvarez and his legacy. Crawford has implied that Canelo's hesitation to accept the fight or his steep financial demands are signs of fear, not strategy. By framing himself as the challenger who could dismantle Canelo's reign, Crawford is pushing the narrative that the Mexican superstar is avoiding the inevitable. Canelo knows what's at stake, Crawford stated, hinting that a fight between the two could redefine the sport's landscape. Crawford's confidence is not unfounded. The reigning champion is known for dismantling opponents regardless of size or style. His ability to adapt and overcome has been a hallmark of his career, and he sees no reason why Canelo should be an exception. "I just think, the bigger the challenge, the brighter I shine," Crawford remarked, exuding the kind of self-assurance that has made him one of the most feared fighters in the sport. What sets Crawford apart is his ability to adapt and strategize. Unlike many fighters who rely solely on physicality, Crawford is a master tactician. His fights are a testament to his ability to read opponents, adjust his game plan, and execute with precision. This adaptability could prove to be a significant advantage against Canelo, who has relied on his strength and experience to dominate the middleweight and super middleweight divisions. The potential fight between Crawford and Canelo is more than just a clash of styles. It's a battle of legacies. Canelo's career has been defined by his ability to take on and defeat some of the best fighters in the world. From Gennady Golovkin to Sergey Kovalev, Canelo has built a resume that few can match. However, Crawford's rise to prominence has been equally impressive. Undefeated and universally regarded as one of the pound-for-pound best, Crawford has consistently proven that he belongs among the sport's elite. The contrast between the two fighters is stark. Canelo, with his powerful punches and aggressive style, represents the old guard of boxing. Crawford, on the other hand, embodies a new era of versatility and adaptability. A fight between the two would not only be a spectacle for fans, but also a defining moment for the sport. As speculation continues to grow, the question remains: will Canelo accept Crawford's challenge? For Canelo, the stakes are incredibly high. A loss to Crawford could tarnish his legacy and raise questions about his place in boxing history. For Crawford, the fight represents an opportunity to cement his status as one of the greatest fighters of all time. The boxing world is watching closely, with fans and analysts eagerly debating the potential outcome of a Crawford-Canelo showdown. Some believe that Canelo's experience and power would be too much for Crawford to handle. Others argue that Crawford's adaptability and precision would expose vulnerabilities in Canelo's game. Amir Khan's endorsement of Crawford has only added to the anticipation. By openly admitting that Crawford has the tools to dethrone Canelo, Khan has validated the growing belief that Crawford is the real deal. His comments have sparked a wave of discussions, with many questioning whether Canelo's dominance is coming to an end. Crawford's bold statements and actions have set the stage for what could be a seismic shift in the boxing world. By challenging Canelo Alvarez, he is not only seeking to dethrone a champion, but also to redefine what it means to be the face of boxing. This is more than just a fight, it's a battle for the soul of the sport. As the rumors continue to swirl, one thing is certain: Terence Crawford is ready to take on Canelo Alvarez, and he's not backing down. Whether the fight happens or not, Crawford's challenge has already made an impact, forcing fans and analysts to reconsider the future of boxing. The sport is indeed heading in a new direction, and Crawford